Greetings everyone, my name is Alex, and today we will try this cool thing that was recently released called Codex from OpenAI. We will try to answer the scary question, will LLMs replace engineers? In today's session, we will use Codex to create this website consisting of a header, cards, image gallery, contact us form, which works in mobile, tablet and desktop formats. Let's go to its implementation. First of all, you will not have access to Codex in free plans and plus plan. You will need either Pro or Team. I have Team. You should see something like this. See, it is my personal plan. It doesn't have Codex, and this is my Team plan. I have Codex here. Let's click on Codex. We will see its interface. Here we can describe a task in a text format, and then we can either ask about some bugs, issues or code optimality, or write a code with this button. So two buttons here. Also we can create our instructions with voice with a dictate function. First of all, let's connect our GitHub account. Codex need access to GitHub to analyze your code. On GitHub, we have to create a new repo. Let's call it WordPress website. Let's add README and git ignore for WordPress, and I'm an owner. It will be a public repo. I will share it after the work is done. So let's create a repo. As you see, it's empty. We have only two files here, git ignore and readme. Readme is empty. Now let's get back to Codex. We see that our repo is connected now. Branch is main, and this is a number of simultaneous versions. Codex can generate many versions and then select a best. And let's describe a task. Let's say I have just created a new repository containing only basic git ignore for WordPress and a blank readme. So your task, create a starter WordPress theme project directly in the root directory. Please don't create subdirectory for the theme. Include all the necessary files for a basic but functional WordPress theme and a list of such files. Style CSS with proper theme header, comment for WordPress recognition, index PHP, functions PHP, header PHP, footer PHP, sidebar PHP, and screenshot PNG. Screenshot PNG is used for theme recognition in WordPress admin and can be placeholder or empty for now. Second, ensure style CSS and functions PHP are minimal but correct. All PHP files should contain a basic valid structure. Task number 2. Modify README file. It should contain instructions on how to first set up project locally, second build and upload a theme, and important notes. First, all theme files must be in the repository root. Second, please don't move git ignore or readme md files. We need them in the root repo where they are right now. And your output should leave the worktree clean and all files should be committed. Remember, we connected Codex to our repository and we are asking it to write the code. So we click the code button and we will see how our tasks are executed. Codex now is working on creating a basic WordPress theme in the root directory. Usually it takes a while, a few minutes per task. It runs through a number of steps like reading README files, creating containers, running commands. We can open and see how it works. We can see interactive console where Codex runs different commands. We can see how it works interactively. In a while, we will see that the task is accomplished. Here is the name of the task, create a basic WordPress theme in the root directory. We can see what was the GitHub repository, branch, number of committed rows, added and deleted. There are changes in README files. This is a rows added explanations. Now this repository contains minimal WordPress starter theme, how to set up it, how to build and upload a theme. Also we can see created files that we requested, style CSS, index PHP, header PHP, footer, sidebar and functions. You can see the list of files and newly created number of rows added, and this is a diff for each file. Let's go to repo. We can see like nothing here. So to have all this code committed, we create pull request. Codex, using integration with GitHub, created pull request. If we go to our repo now, we can see that the Codex automatically created pull request. Summary provided by Codex, and let's merge. The Codex automatically creates a commit message for us and extended description. We can confirm merge from our GitHub account and delete pull request branch. Now everything is merged to main. We can see that automatically a commit here. We merged the commit and we can see all the files that we requested together with the README are in our repo now. Our task now in the history of tasks also has a status of merged because we've just merged it in a GitHub repository. Before we check the results, let's proceed with the landing page. Similar to our previous case, we want to create a new custom landing page template for my WordPress animal shelter theme. Place the template file as templates/front page PHP. Requirements. First, header. Add a header section with a site title and navigation menu. Navigation should include links to About Us, blog, and Contact Us. Use WordPress WP nav menu for the navigation. Create a theme location if needed, and the header and navigation must be fully responsive, adaptive for mobile and desktop. Second, hero banner. Place a hero banner directly below the header. The banner should feature beautiful style text. No images, please. Text should welcome users and briefly describe the animal shelter's mission. Placeholder text will be fine. Third, card section. What we offer. Below the hero banner, add a card section. Each card should highlight a key offering like adoption, volunteer, donate, foster. Use semantic HTML and responsive CSS. Fourth, gallery slider. Add a gallery slider section to showcase animals. Use an open source JavaScript slider like Swiper.js and queued properly. Use placeholder image URLs. Ensure the slider is fully responsive and touch-friendly. Contact Us section. Include a contact section with a simple form, fields, name, email, message. Below the form, show shelter contact information like address, phone, email. Mark up the form ready for integration with WordPress plugins, no backend logic needed. Styled footer. Add a footer with basic styling. Include copyright text and placeholder social media links. And finally, notes. All template files must be placed in the templates folder. Use semantic HTML, WordPress best practices, and responsive CSS throughout. Comment the code for clarity. Do not include actual images. Use placeholder URLs because we will upload the images later. Again, we click Code button and Codex start to execute our tasks described in a natural language in a dedicated container. We will not comment the process in such a detail as before, but in the same way as previously, we will see all the execution steps in interactive console and we will jump to the moment when the results are ready in the left panel. Meanwhile, let's create a local setup to see what kind of WordPress website we've generated. In order to have a local WordPress environment where we can check our theme generated, we will use local WP program. It's called local. You can install it using the link in the description of the video. Click download, select your platform, mine is Mac, Apple, Silicon, select yours, your first name, second name, organization type, and work email. I already installed it, just click it, it will download the file, then double click and usual installation process. After the installation, you will see interface like this. Please find a big plus button, click it, click create a new site, click continue, enter your website name. I will call it same way as repo. Select preferred environment, select credentials for your admin account. I will use admin to simplify the setup. Please don't use it in production. Click add site. It will take us around 2 minutes for the WordPress setup. Meanwhile, we will see that our Codex request is accomplished. We can see the log of changes and response from a Codex. We registered a new menu, implemented responsive header. Let's create a pull request and merge it. Add responsive front page template. We can see that our second commit is merged and the code here is updated. Let's go to our local setup, go to site folder, go to App, Public, WordPress Content, Themes. This is a location of our theme. Create a subfolder for our theme. We'll simply download our code as a zip file. And move all the files to our theme subfolder in our local WordPress setup. After uploading the files, go to WordPress admin page. Remember, the password was admin. Spoiler, never do it in real world setups. When we log in into our local WordPress website, go to Appearance and Themes. Now activate the newly added theme. Now, as you remember, we generated a front landing page. If we open our site, we will see that the page is not there and that stuff we generated is not there. This is because we need to add our page. Click Add Page, select Front Page, because this is the page that we generated, and give it some name, Front Page. And don't worry, it will not be shown anywhere, and set as a home page. And click Publish. Now the front page is live, and if we go to our updated website, we will see that, okay, something is here. Let's now go our blocks that we requested one by one and check if they are there. First is header section with a title and navigation menu. Yeah, we can see a title and a navigation menu. Navigation should include links to About Us, blog, and Contact Us. No, we don't see it. It's different. We will fix it in a while. Then fully responsive adaptive. I click function F12 and we can test it for different devices. This is a mobile phone. We can see that yes, it is fully adaptive. Tablet version, mobile version, desktop version. All of the versions are functional. So this works, this probably works, this doesn't work, we will fix it. Hero banner. Place a hero banner directly below the header. Yes, we can see the hero banner. Text should welcome users and briefly describe the animal shelter's mission. Welcome to our animal shelter. We provide, okay, the text was generated fine. Cards section. Add a cards section, 3-4 cards. Yes, we see cards, but we don't see images, right? We see navigation. Each card should highlight a key offering. Adoption, volunteer, donate, foster. Adoption, volunteer, foster, donate. Flag box or grid. Okay, it worked. Gallery. Add a gallery slider to showcase animals. Yes, we have a gallery slider. We don't have images, we will need to add them. Open source slider, use placeholder image URLs, ensure the slider is fully responsive and touch friendly. Let's test it. Next, Contact Us. Include a contact section with a simple form, name, email, message. Name, email, message. Below the form, show shelter contact information, address, phone, email. Address, phone, email. And styled footer, add a footer with basic styling, include copyright text and a placeholder. We can see footer, copyright, and social media links. So what we are missing here are images. We need to add 3 images. And also we have our site console wrong, so we need to fix this. Let's start from images. So I generated these images using ChatGPT. They are showcasing animals. Upload them to the repository, create a folder assets, and then upload images to this folder. It is important to have them in a GitHub repository so that Codex knows that you have images with particular names. Now in our repo we have an assets folder with the images. Let's go to Codex and fix the issues that we've noticed on a landing page template from a WordPress animal shelter. Please fix header. And second thing, that we don't see images. Link PNG images from the assets folder to the gallery slider section. Let's check what we got here. About Us, blog, and Contact Us. Perfect. This is what we wanted, and also we can see that these sections were removed. The other thing that we can see, previously we had placeholders here empty. images that you saw, and now we have here assets and the image sliders. So although I had a blank test file here, it was correctly discovered as not image, and these image files were linked. Okay, perfect. Let's create a pull request. Important that nothing else was changed. We didn't want to change nothing else. Again, to simplify it, let's just download the zip file, go to our site folder, go to application, public, w content, themes, our theme, and just replace everything. After that, check our website. We can see updated version. We can see correct navigation. That includes about us, blog, and contact us. We also can see images that I just showed you. The scroll bar is working. Let's check mobile. Scroll bar is working. Contact us. Everything else is intact. Okay, it worked. Let's continue. Also, we may notice that images are too big, and also actually we don't see a burger menu, we see a name menu, and it just hides or shows navigation instead of working as a drop down. Also, I want to have a burger icon here. Let's improve it. Header, replace the word menu with a burger icon. On mobile devices, change the burger menu behavior. When the burger icon is clicked, display a drop down menu below the header. The navigation items should be in a vertical column inside this drop down. Next, update the gallery slider so that the images have a maximum width and height that changes based on the device size. Make the images smaller on mobile and larger on desktop, but always contained within the slider area. Add clear visual separation between each main section of the landing page, hero, cards, gallery, contact. Use background colors, spacing, dividers or supple shadows to make each section distinct. Replace text links for social media with icons for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if possible, and remove the text links. Also, place the contact form on the left and our address, email, and phone number on the right inside a centered container. Add an icon before each contact detail. Style everything to look modern and visually balanced. After a while, we will see that our requests are performed. Some issues, but we can see that the words Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for platforms were replaced with icons. Controls were moved to a dash icon, and style were changed. Also alignment. The icons were added to our address. Let's merge it and check. As previously, we simply we can see that this image is now smaller, but it doesn't fit the container. Icons in our address, the social media links were replaced with the icons. Let's check mobile devices. Same problem with container here. We are still working on the front page. Change the site's font to a modern rounded sans serif like Inter or Poppins from Google Fonts. Increase base font size to 18 pixel and lighten most text weights. Refactor all headings to be larger and use clear hierarchy. H1 for hero, H2 for section titles, H3 for card headers. We can see that the font was added here and more font size we requested, and also more spacing. Let's make a pull request. Let's refresh our website with the latest updates. Yeah, we can see that the fonts are definitely better. Still, we have this problem with the image. We have icons here, copyright. Footer, move copyright to the bottom of the footer section. Next, center all the header sections. Replace the website with our shelter. Place the text only, not hyperlink. We see our shelter, the blog name, and we see that the copyright was moved. We can confirm the section headers were centered, good, and this hyperlink now is renamed to our shelter. Let's move on with improving user interface. For example, let's add soft gradients or pastel backgrounds to here in main sections for a fresh look, alternate light backgrounds for section, and add generous vertical scaling. Use subtle background patterns or shapes for more depth. Definitely we can see that these subtle backgrounds Let's fix this problem with the images in Meet Our Animals section. Update the gallery slider so that the images are fully visible on all devices. Only one row was changed to contain. That's completely logic. Let's merge it. Perfect. We can see that now our images are fully visible on all platforms. Let's move on with improving the style. What we can see, the buttons don't have hover and they need better messaging. Also, it would be nice to have rounded corners and icons here. So let's write a prompt to improve cards. Redesign cards with large border radius and a softbox shadow makes the card slightly pop up or brighten on hover, and add a short description or call to action button in each card for more engagement. Second, redesign all the buttons in the same way, so make all buttons fully rounded, even in contact form, and the small meaningful icons, paper plane for send, POW for adoption, use bold modern colors for buttons, and ensure there is clear contrast between primary and secondary actions. Let's improve the header. The header must be sticky and drop a shadow. Also, I would like some logo. So refactor the header to be sticky with a drop shadow. Add a simple round logo with or POW print icon next to your shelter. Simplify navigation items to icons on mobile. Animate the burger menu and overlay navigation. Fourth, about us should navigate to card section on homepage. Contact us should navigate to contact us section on homepage. Navigation must be smooth. Also, I would like to group the contact form and info into a card with large border radius and a soft shadow. Consider adding a Google Maps embed below or beside the contact info. We see a lot of styles and sections. Footer, header, theme and was changed. See the icons were added. Yeah, we can see a POW icon near our website name, nice icons near about us, blog and contact us. Also, cards were much improved, nice hover, nice buttons with hover, join us, click, donate, become foster, rounded corners, also send a message and the address. This is a tablet. Nice, responsive. Mobile will have a burger icon, our words replaced with icons. About us, blog. Blog button doesn't work because this page doesn't exist yet. Contact us navigates us to contact section. To summarize our work today, we created a simple website with a header section, cards with hoovers, buttons, cards, and gallery slider where we can check our animals, contact form with name, email, message, our address, email, and phone, as well as the Google Maps at the bottom, footer with appropriate sections and navigations from header and the footer throughout the page. This page works both in web, tablet, and mobile formats. All the elements are functional. And now let's get back to the question whether the Codex and LLMs replace software engineers. To be honest, I don't think so. Definitely it has some pros but also cons. We can mention such benefits as automation of multi-file coding, commits and PRs directly in our repo. We saw it, see I did have 17 commits and still this website needs improvements. It's great for boilerplate code, logic, deployment, scripts and code structure. It encourages best practices and consistent workflows, handles repetitive tasks and refactoring across the code base, integrates well with CI/CD and automated deployment. But also, to be honest, it's overkill for simple or small changes because it reads your repo for too long. I had a couple of times where it hung up and I had to restart the workflow. Moreover, if you describe the instructions on abstract level, the changes might be surprising for you. It can break things quite uncontrollable. It's not great for UI UX design. Visual tasks, usually manual tweaks are required. As you saw, I was not able to deploy the website without some manual stuff anyway. Sometimes PRs become messy with frequent and small changes. Binary file support is messy and sometimes limited. But we think that it will improve in near times, and developers should use it to improve the speed of their work. Also, it's great at finding bugs and suggesting bug fixes.